In the museum we have displays such as this, which which shows you from the start of the clog making to the finished. And I think in the early days of working in the museum, I actually made a film of Howell Davis, who now works at St Fagans, I think, or did, making clogs in Tregaron, and these are early clog makers. We try and support some of the objects in the museum with photographs, and I think those clogs are actually outside. I brought objects with me so that you can actually look at them. And this is the store. This is the store that we have in the museum where a lot of our tools are kept. I think Emil will remember actually putting them together, and they still sit in the store. You know, we do not actually marry the tools with the craft things that are on show, and that's what the missing link is for me in the displays, is that we don't have the space in the display areas to show the tools next to the objects and explain, and that's something hopefully Bob and I will be able to work on in the future through this project as well, is how can we tell that story in a better way where the wood is turned into the object in the displays in the museum, as well as visiting Bob in the woods. That's what I hope to get out of this project, is some way in which that story is told in a better way. I started off, I've been putting these images together just because I was thinking, what would people want to see here? And it's a poor county. We're based in a kind of a poor history where people would sort of make things out of what was around them. And these images show you basic stuff, really, how people would live, furniture in their cottages. But this one actually shows you quite complex furniture. It's more like cabinet making rather than a joiner, or I suppose somebody who would just make something quite simple out of wood. And these are objects that you would find in the museum. Stick-back chairs, plates turned, you must probably be seeing that being demonstrated. And then carving wooden spoons. We've got a huge collection of these, and again, it's that thing of what do I do when I display these things? Do I just put them out on display and then write what to go with them to put across the interpretation of those? It's a problem that you have because we have more than 60,000 objects, I can't remember. 68,000 objects, so how do you put that across to people in a small display area?